Thanks for joining us, Fiona. What sport fit into DHL's overall marketing mix?
Sport sponsorship in particular, yeah? Okay, so sport sponsorship fits into DHL's wider portfolio. It's been a traditional area that we've got involved in sponsorship, starting with the likes of Formula One, for example, many years ago, getting involved in rugby, football and other areas. So it's quite a massive part of our mix. Obviously sports is the strongest of the mix entirely, but we also have in there things from fashion to entertainment and other areas. So it's very crucial for us.
How has your sports marketing strategy evolved over the last period of time?
Our sports marketing strategy has really evolved substantially because of the way people are consuming sport these days. So things like social and digital and reaching people through those platforms has become massively important. So when I think back to examples like working on Rugby World Cup in 2011 in New Zealand, through to Rugby World Cup in Japan in 2019 and having done England in 2015, social and digital has become much more a part of the marketing mix for us as we've grown. We've established our own rugby platforms online. We're working with partners on their various different tools and platforms as well. So that, I would say, it would be the biggest part and the biggest change to the way that we market our sports sponsorships today.
And in terms of a sponsorship deal, how does DHL measure the success of any particular sponsorship deal?
When I talk to other sponsorship peers, we all agree that whoever comes up with the solution for measuring return on investment on sponsorship is obviously going to be it's a very lucrative opportunity. So, but yeah, I mean, primarily for us, it's a mix of things. It's qualitative and quantitative. You know, some of what we do around sponsorship is still related to the gut feel. But increasingly, our management is holding us to task over what does it deliver in terms of revenue, which is a little bit difficult in our industry because the logistics pipeline and building those relationships and bringing people on board, especially in the B2B space, does take quite some time. But we do measure that. We do also look now more to the B2C market with the explosion of e-commerce and measuring our connection with fans and hopefully turning them into people who will use DHL for their e-commerce needs when they're buying online, for example. So we measure that. We also do a lot of targeted digital campaigns so we can see the return on investment directly on that, and then all the other sort of elements like the advertising, traditional advertising that we still do here and there, PR work, the staff engagement is more and more an important part of that. So we have a full dashboard of different metrics that we use, but we really look at tying back partnership by partnership. We have different objectives. So yes, we have an overall partnership portfolio. We have objectives relating to that portfolio as a whole, but it's very important for us to look at them individually in their own right. What are we looking for them to deliver? Is it purely around brand visibility? Is it about engagement with staff, with customers, with fans? Is it about generating revenue and making sure that we tie our KPIs to those objectives?
And what would you say would be the best endorsement campaign that you've been part of?
Endorsement of our brand.
Yes, of course, yeah.
I mean, there are some partnerships that in particular showcase DHL very well, because one of the things that we do when we take on partnerships is look at the logistics opportunity. And there are some partnerships that are particularly strong there because they have a massive logistics needs, and that's a great opportunity for us to showcase what we do. So when you think about the likes of Formula One and Formula E moving these championships around the world, the cars, the tyres, whatever comes with them, and from place to place, especially the international flyaway races we call them, that's a massive logistics requirement, and so that really gives us a chance to demonstrate that, and we tell that through storytelling and content that we package together with our partners.
How do you decide on that process? Can you take us through the process of deciding when you sponsor a property? What's the process there?
Yeah, I mean, that has changed. The way we decide to go into different sponsorships has changed over the years. We have a very top-line sponsorship strategy, which is around a certain fit with our brand. we generally in the past have focused on premium end of sports or other partnerships. We have looked at the fit in terms of logistics need. We've looked at what additional business it might bring to us through the stakeholder family involved in those sponsorships. So that's a very business and revenue driven side of things. But we also look at, you know, the nature of the brand image. What's that image of that property? How does being associated with that rub off on DHL, and what does that property bring to us in terms of the audience? Who are those fans? What are they doing? How are they interacting with the property, with the sport? And how can we be a part of that conversation?